Hello, Sergeant Devilldog here, and welcome to episode 22 in my series on construction simulators. Right, in this episode we're looking for a new contract. So we'll go into our jobs, contracts. We have a single family house, we have a house extension, we have a road, a single family house, which has got 8 stages. Rightio, we have our tea gardens. We have transport of our portaloos. We have our water system. Rightio, we might go to this single family house. There's 8 sections to this, and it pays 278,000. So this looks alright. We've got some excavations, some foundations, development. Rightio. So we'll take on this contract. And we need to look at getting an excavator, which we already own. So as per all excavations, what we'll do is we'll run down here and jump in our dump truck. Rightio, it looks like it's just next door to the place where we actually done the carport in episodes 20 and 21. So we'll run over and jump in our dump truck. We'll drive our dump truck around to the job site. I'll change the camera view. We'll just swing out our front gate to our right and head up the hill. Rightio, I'll cut this video and I'll bring it back up when we get closer to the job site. Rightio, we're just coming up on the job site. That house we just passed is the one we actually built the garage on in the last episode. Change the camera view. What I'll do is I'll pull this dump truck around the back of this yellow grid on the ground. That's the area we have to excavate. So we'll just park around the back here, leaving enough room for the excavator to get in. There we go. We'll square the truck up. Right, we'll just park it here. Now what we'll do is we'll actually jump out of the truck and we'll bring up our vehicle fleet. We'll jump in our excavator, holding the X button down, so we'll fast travel to the excavator. Now we'll bring our map up, since it's in the downtown lot, and we'll fast travel the excavator to the job site. Rightio, now we've got the excavator up here, we can actually walk the excavator onto the job site. Just turn around here. Try to tram up and towards the dump truck, and then we'll turn. Once we get close to the dump truck, we'll actually change the camera view, so we're actually looking out of the front of the excavator, and we'll try to position ourselves on the square block. Rightio. We'll reverse back a little bit and swing the front around, and then we'll change our camera view and then drive forward and park on the block. Rightio. Now we can see, as you can see, there is a white circle under the bucket. That is where you'll be actually digging. So rightio, we'll reach right out. We can reach right to the far corner of the block. I just held the triangle button down, and that is showing you the area that we need to excavate. I'll take a couple of scoops out, and then I'll hold the triangle button in again and see if we're digging deep enough. So we'll just throw a bucket in the back of the truck. Try to dig outside the yellow square into the centre. I'm only kind of sweeping through one bucket deep because I don't want to dig out too much soil if we don't have to. And there we go, it looks like we only have to go one bucket deep. So what I'll do is I'll keep digging and then I'll cut the video, because I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me dig out this basement for the next hour or so. So I'll cut the video and I'll come back to you when we're close to the ending. Rightio, we're at 95%, so we've only got a couple of buckets to go. I've emptied the dump truck 3 times so far, so we've made a little bit of coin, averaging about five and a half grand per emptying of the truck. Rightio, 1 or 2 more buckets, just trying to clean up as we go, and there we go, we've hit 100%. Now it's actually asking us to move the excavator and the truck out of the job site. Just grab another couple of buckets of dirt just to finish off filling up this truck so we can get a bit more money. Rightio, that bucket should fill the truck. Okay. What I'll do is change the camera view, and then we'll just drive this excavator off the job site. I'll park it on this blank block next door. Of course we might need to use this machine again. So we'll just turn around, and then I'll park it in between these trees over here. Right. Just drive forward. And now that I'm clear of the job site, what I'll do is I'll jump out, run back and climb into the truck. Just swing right around so I'm facing forward. Now I'll jump out, I'll run over it, I'll sell the dirt in the back of the truck first. Empty the truck. Alright, we'll sell this lot of dirt. And now what I'll do is I'll drive the truck clear of the job site. Alright, we've just been paid $36,000 for digging out the job site. Now we'll jump out of the truck and we'll run back and actually inspect the job site. It's actually saying we need to pour a slab or some foundations. So rightio, looks like our foundations are all done up. So what we need to do is go into our vehicle fleet, grab our concrete truck, and we'll drive this concrete truck back to the job site. I'll change the camera view. We'll head off. The advantage of this concrete truck is it actually comes with a concrete pump as part of the truck, so you don't have to hire a second machine. What we'll do is we'll drive out the front gate and turn to our right. I'll cut the video again and I'll catch you when we get closer to the job site. Right, we're coming up on the job site. There's our dump truck and excavator. I'll change the camera view. Rightio, we'll swing the nose of our truck around here to the left. Park in this white loading zone marked on the ground. Right, we'll swing around. Park right next to the excavator. Then what we do is we'll hold the square button down, put it in pump mode so the legs go out. Now what we'll do is we'll lift our pump up. There are 3 stages to this boom. So we've got to pull the first stage up and then it folds out and then rolls over. It's a fairly long boom. So we should be able to reach right across this foundations. We'll swing the second arm out. Once it's fully out, then the third arm will roll out. Now what we'll do is, as you can see on the ground, there's a white circle. That is where the concrete is going to land. We need to get it closer to the ground for it to allow us to pump the concrete. Right, we'll swing around and lower it down. And what we need to do is fill in the outer walls for these foundations. And then we need to fill in those 6 blocks in the centre. Go back and forth. Alright, we'll start with the outside wall up in the far corner. Now that it's actually green, that will show us we can actually pour the concrete in. So I'll get it low as I can, so we try not to spill any. Now that we're in position, what we'll do is we'll fill the truck up with concrete. We'll go to quick fill. As you can see, a yellow line went around the outside of the speedo. That shows you the truck's full of concrete. And now we're starting to pour the concrete into the outside walls. As you see, once it fills up, the outer walls will fill up. We'll stop the pump and we'll move to our right hand side. And then we'll start our pump back up and fill in the right hand side wall. Right, we need to boom back in a little bit, lift up, lower down. Right, yeah, we'll go right in the corner. We'll start our pump up again. Let the concrete run in and fill up the wall. Stop the pump again. Need to lift our boom up, swing in. What we'll do is we'll fill in a couple of these blocks in the centre as we go. Alright, we're not quite there. There we go. We're not quite over the pump, so it's not filling in. Need to boom over a tiny bit. Get a little bit closer to it. Alright, we'll come back and do that. We'll do this outside wall. Right now that it's green, we can start our pump up. Fill in this corner of the wall. You can see the concrete runs around the outside. Right, we'll stop again. Now we'll swing across. Rightio, that one's gone green, so we'll fill it up. This block up. Won't take much to fill these centre blocks up. They're only pretty small. There we go. Boom out a little bit. Back to our right. Right, it's green this time, so we'll fill this one up. Rightio, it's full. Stop the pump. Right. Now what we'll do is that one's full up again, so it won't take much concrete to fill these up. It's gone white, that means it's full. We need to stop the pump. Now what we'll do is swing the arm around. I'll reposition the truck because we're a bit close. So we'll reverse around here and drive next to the slab. Make sure we're a little bit away so the reach is fairly long. So re-put our legs out. We'll lift our boom back up. Now swing it out again. Lift the middle boom up. Extend out and swing the third boom over top. Once it's up, now we'll swing the other boom over. Alright, we'll bring the nozzle down. Now we'll work for the far corner. We need to push away, lower it down a little bit, push it further away. There we go, it's green, so we should be able to start our pump up again. There we go, the walls are, and there we go. The walls are all complete, so we'll stop the pump. We'll reset everything. Now we'll go in, hold the square button down, we'll put our legs up, and we'll actually clear the concrete pump off site. We will not empty the truck because we'll need to put some more concrete down later. So we'll just park this concrete truck next door with our dump truck. Now I'll just reverse around here, swing the truck around. And just drive clear of the job site. Right, we should have the levers here. And I'll jump back in our dump truck and reverse back because it's actually asking us to deliver a load of gravel in the driveway. So I'll swing around. Drive forward. What I'll do is I'll quick fill the truck with gravel so I don't actually have to run all the way down to the quarry. This way is a little bit dearer, but it's a lot quicker. So I'll buy a load of gravel. Now what we'll do is swing around, reverse down the driveway. Right. We'll reverse right down the back past the yellow box and then drive forward. Right, so we'll go right back down the corner. Rightio. As we drive forward, we need to lift our tub, and as the gravel starts falling out of the back of the truck, we need to drive forward. Right, we'll drive forward to spread out the gravel. Right, when we get down to the line, we'll drop the truck tray down. Now we'll reverse right back to the back corner again on the left hand side and do a second run. We're at 50%, so we should have plenty of gravel to actually do this. We didn't really need a full truck, but it's better to have too much than not enough and have to make an extra run. Alright, so we'll drive forward and change the camera angle. As soon as we're inside the box, we'll start lifting our tray up. Once the gravel starts falling out, we'll start driving forward. There we go, so now we can start driving forward. And there we go, we've hit 100%. We'll drop our tray down and keep driving to clear the job site. Right, we've cleared the job site. Now we'll just park this truck back over here on this blank block where we got it from, in case we need it again. Now we'll jump out. It's actually asking us to pour a slab, concrete slab. So we'll run back over and actually have a look where we need to pour a slab. Radio, it's on this far right side, looks like a car park, like a garage. So we'll run back around actually to our concrete truck. We'll climb in our truck. Now we'll just reverse back down the street, back past the block, and then we'll line ourselves up, pulling up out the front of the block. So we'll just swing around here, back onto the main road. Go the other way. There we go. Swing back a little bit. And now we'll come forward and line ourselves up on the footpath. Drive up over the curve. There we go, we're up on the footpath. Now we can hold our square button down and go into pump mode, which will put our legs out. Rightio. Now we can lift our boom up. Now we go to our boom. Rightio. Start lifting our boom up. And then we can swing the second arm under and out. And then the top arm over. As you can see, the white circle's on the ground. We'll try to reach this over to the far side of the slab. We've got a fairly long reach on this. There we go, we'll pull across to the right. We'll start pouring our slab. Hopefully we've got enough concrete left in our truck. Rightio, so we'll turn the discharge of concrete on, turn the pump on. And there we go, concrete's flowing out nicely. As you see, the green circle goes white, that means the area is full of concrete. So what we'll do is we'll throw a bit more concrete here, then we'll turn the pump off, and we'll reposition the head. We'll turn the pump off. So we'll reposition the head. Rightio, it's green again, start in this corner. Now we'll start the pump back up. And then we'll work across to our right, start the pump up. Rightio, we'll run right to the far corner, right hand corner of the slab. And then we'll turn the pump off again, reposition the head, and we'll go again. It's only a fairly small slab. We'll stop the pump. We need to lift our boom up and then point our nozzle down. Come forward. We'll swing across to our right. Rightio, it's green again, so we'll start over here. Lower the nozzle down a bit. And we can start our pump back up outside the slab. Rightio, we're back in. Now by filling this corner in, it should just about fill the slab out. So we'll spread it out a little bit. Keep moving around. The nozzle's white, so rightio, we'll swing across. Rightio, and there we go, 100% of the slab's done. Now what we'll do is we'll pack our pump up and then we'll move our truck off the job site. It's actually asking us to go to the sawmill to pick up 2 flat packs and then go to the building supply dealership to pick up another 2 pallets of material. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to actually go and get our semi so we can pick up the 2 flat packs. Just reverse into this driveway to the next door neighbours in case we need the concrete truck again. Alright, so we jump out. Now I'll bring up our vehicle. Rightio, we've got to go all the way over here to the sawmill. Right, so I'll bring up our vehicle fleet and I'll bring up our semi-trailer with the rightio, which I know we've got actually hooked on the green trailer, so we'll fast travel to that. We'll head out our front gate, go to our right and head up the hill, and I'll cut the video and we'll come back on when I actually get closer to the sawmill. Right, yeah, we're coming down the hill towards our sawmill. What we'll do is we'll pull into the sawmill, change the camera angle so we can see what we're doing. Right, yeah, I'll swing around this way because there's a loading zone just here. Right, yeah, we'll pull into the loading zone. Hopefully by parking here, it'll actually load the material onto the back of the truck. Alright, so just extend the camera view out and we'll reverse straight back into the loading bay. I'll go as far back as I can. Rightio. And we'll jump out of the truck and we'll run around to the front office and we'll buy the flat packs we need to build the house. Rightio, I think it's up these stairs. Rightio. Hold the triangle button in and here we go, our single family house. It'll cost $10,500 to buy. There's two components, so we'll buy them. Hold down the X to purchase. Rightio. Now we'll head outside and see where our flat pack is. Hopefully it's loaded up. And no, it hasn't loaded. What we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to quickly go get a crane truck, as the semi I've got does not have a crane on it. So I'll have to quickly go get a crane truck so we can load up the material on the back of our truck and head back to the shop. Right, so I'll grab our crane truck, I'll enter the crane truck and then I'll actually fast travel it back to the sawmill. And then we'll actually go around the corner and we'll have to load these flat packs back on the truck. So I'll just pull up here and I'll set the truck up. Yeah, I just hold the crane out, now lift up, send the boom over. So yeah, we'll reach the arm out. What we need to do with all cranes is line up the white circle on the ground with the blue hook over the load. Once the blue hook turns green, hit the X button and hook up the cable and just bring the load over the trailer, and it should highlight a green square on the trailer where we can drop the load. Keep going down, there we go, hit the X button and the load will drop down. We'll put it right at the back. Rightio. Now we'll go across and pick up the roofing frames, put on the back of the truck. Alright, I'll have to lift up the hook a little bit. Obviously got to go a bit higher. There we go. I'll pick them up and we'll put them on the front half of the truck. Alright, swing to the right. Now we'll bring our boom in and I'll try to load these roof frames in the centre of the trailer. There we go. There it's green. We'll bring it across and try to get it in the centre. Hit the X button to unhook the trailer. Now what I'll actually do is I'll return the prime mover on this trailer and I'll actually hook the crane truck up to the trailer in case we need to use the crane to unload this later on. Right, so we're going to our company vehicle fleet. I will highlight the trailer towing the trailer, the prime mover, and we'll put that in storage so it'll disappear. Now I can pack my crane truck up and I'll reverse this prime mover back under the green trailer and we'll use this one to tow the trailer back to the work site. So I'll just swing up this way, reverse it underneath the hitch, hit the X button to hook up, and now we can drive off. I'll change the camera view. I'm looking out the front and we'll just drive off. Right, change it back so I can see what's around the vehicle and the trailer. I don't want to try to hook up to any trees or light poles. There we go. And we'll swing out to our left and we'll head back up the hill. We'll go out fairly wide because we've got a fairly long trailer on. We'll head back up the hill, and I'll cut the video here until we get closer to the job site. And I'll catch you when we get closer to the job. Right, we're coming up on the job, so I'll change the camera view. We'll just pull over onto the grass here. Right, we'll just park here, then we'll actually jump out of the truck. And what I need to do is I'll go into the vehicle dealership and we'll look at buying a tower crane. So we'll run inside to the dealers, hold the triangle to open the dealership. Now we're looking for a tower crane. This is a 125 tonner. We might look at, it's 175,000. We'll just keep scrolling through. There's two others to choose from. Right, this one's 150 tonner. It's 256. We might actually buy this one. I've got the money to buy it, so we'll buy this one. That way that's the biggest crane, tower crane we've got, so we won't have to upgrade later. We'll fast travel back to the job site. We'll head over to this corner and set up the tower crane. There we go. Hold the triangle button down. Do you want to put up the tower crane? Hold the X button to assemble the crane. Right, now we'll hold the triangle button to go into the crane. This crane's a bit of overkill for building a house, but it'll save us buying another crane later on. We can use this for all jobs, this size crane. Right, what we need to do is turn around a little bit and lower the hook. As you can see, the hook's pretty much right underneath the machine, so we need to extend the hook out a little bit away, and now we can drop the hook down. We need to drop it right down near the ground, which will change the camera angle. Yeah, we'll drop it right down. Now we need to pick up our masonry floor off the ground and our A-frames, place it in its two blue highlighted areas. Alright, so we'll pick up this masonry flooring first. Try to line up our white circle with our blue, hit X. Now we don't have to lift it that high because there's nothing there yet, just our footings. So we'll swing her across, drop it over its blue highlighted square, which will go green, and we hold the X button down and it will position itself in the right spot. Okay. Now we'll go over and pick up our A-frames. Once we pick up our roof trellises, we'll actually hop back in our truck and go to our building supply store and pick up the last two boxes of material we need. Rightio, just swing this back and put it next to our flooring. What we might do is place it on the ground so it changes the angle of where it is. So we'll just place it on the ground first. Alright, now we'll re-hook up now that it's facing the right direction, and then we can just slot it in next to our wood flooring. Now hook back, lift it up. Now we can drop it on its blue highlighted area. Alright, try not to hit the fence around our crane. Go, and there we go. Hit the X button. Now what we can do is jump out of our crane and then run over to our truck. And we'll head off to the building supply store. Alright, I'll actually change the camera angle. It's only just down around the road. So this shouldn't take too long to go pick up the flooring. There you go, I'll just pull into the building supply store, go and turn the truck around out the back, and remember to park in the yellow marked loading zone. I do know that here it will auto load your truck as long as you're inside this yellow zone. So what I'll quickly do is change the camera angle to make sure I'm in the zone. Just nudge forward a tiny little bit more. And I'll jump out of the truck, run around to the front office. Rightio, hold the triangle button to go in. And what we need, there's several different items here to buy. We might buy all the items because they'll all fit on our truck, and this will save us coming back later on. I'll just make sure we've got all the items we need. Make sure you hit the auto load square and hold the X button down to purchase. By buying them all now, you won't have to come back later on to the build and supply. As you can see, they all fit nicely on the trailer, and this will save us a run back here later. That's the advantage of bringing a big truck. Right, so I'll change the camera view and we'll drive off, and I'll cut the video again, and I'll catch up with you when we get closer to the building site. Alright, we're coming up close near the building site now, so we'll just pull in over here. We might actually try to reverse this trailer into that loading zone square. Try to go long, get the angle right, so when we reverse back we can swing the trailer around. Rightio, go straight back. Alright, then we'll jump off. We'll run over and climb back in our tower crane and unload our 2 pallets of material. So we'll swing around. Alright, just walk our circle across on top of the pallets. We need the pallets along beams. We'll grab this first one. We don't have to lift it too high. So as I said, there's nothing obstructing our movement. So we'll drop this down, and now we need a short pallet of wood. Just move it across till it goes green, hit the X button. Oh yeah, we'll pick our hook up slightly and just walk straight back. We'll grab one of these 2 short pallets. Grab the front one. Right, there we go, hook up. Alright, lift it up above the buckets, material, swing it across. Look, bit of swing on the cable, take it a bit slower. Rightio, now we can drop this pallet down. Once we unhook the pallet, we might lift the hook up a tiny bit. Now what it wants us to do is put the masonry flooring down. So we'll grab our first bit of flooring. As you can see, you've got 2 bundles. So we'll start with this far one first. We'll lift up here and drop our first piece into place. Once it goes green, either just hit your X button or we'll move it across a bit more. Right, just hit the X button, she'll drop into place. What I'll do, rather than you actually sit me and watch me put all the flooring in, I'll cut it forward till we get to our last piece. Rightio, we're up to our last piece now. Lift this one into place. Swing it across. Swing around a little bit. We'll swing across and we'll just drop it down. drop it into place, and now it looks like we've got to put a frame up. The frame's automatically been built. So we'll head back over here to the blue circle, line up our white circle with the blue circle, drop our hook down, and we'll pick our pieces of frame up. Now it's green, so we'll pick up the first piece. This looks like the main entry. It's got a door in it. As you can see, it's highlighted which piece it actually fits in the wall. So we'll just walk it in so it's over the top of the highlighted area. Hold the X down and it'll pre-set itself up. So there we go, it squared itself up. Now we'll pick the next piece up. Move back a little bit. Lift it up. This looks like it's got a garage door in it. So it's the far left hand side. Just swing it across. Yeah, it's green, so we're going to just lower it down a little bit. Hit the X button and drop into place. Now we've just got a couple of wall pieces we need to place in. Alright, we'll pick our first one up. This one looks like it's got a big window in it. So it's the very end piece. Rightio. So hit X, and now our last piece is the far right hand wall. Rightio, we'll pick it up. You don't have to lift it too high, so we've got nothing obstructing it. Oh, lift it up a tiny bit higher than I just did. Bring it all the way across and drop it down. And there we go, the rest of the wall fills in. Now it wants us to climb down and actually unpack the two boxes we put in the garage section. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button on your bottom left hand side of your screen. So we'll pre-open these packages by holding the triangle in. There we go. Once that's done, let's put the walls up on the roof. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I've just got under 300 subscribers. I'm trying to get 500 in the next couple of days. So please subscribe to my channel to help my channel grow. So we've got some more masonry floor we need to place down. What I'll do is I'll cut the video here and I'll catch you on the next video where we'll finish building the house. Bye for now.